Taking shots. Setting AT mine.
Hello viewers, and today I have got another off-meta loadout that you can use in Warzone. And today, as I've been using a lot of long-range loadouts in my last couple of videos, I thought I would try and make a hipfire build for the Oden. The Oden is notoriously a big, heavy assault rifle, and so you wouldn't think it would be particularly good in close quarters engagements. And that is where you'll be surprised to find out that the Oden is actually a beast at close quarters battling. A headshot does around about 74 damage and a chest shot does around about 64 damage, and so we can down enemies really quickly if we just full auto fire and be confident that the hipfire bloom is going to be on our side. And with this combination of attachments, I'm glad to say that it definitely is. But before I break down these attachments for you and show you some awesome gameplay that I've got with this weapon, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel. I'm working my way towards 1,000 subscribers, but a little milestone for myself is 600 subscribers, and I'm getting really close now as of recording this video. And so I just want to say, as I very often do, but I really do mean it, thank you very much for liking, commenting, subscribing and just watching the video. So thank you very much. And so, starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, we are using this absolute beast of a muzzle, the Colossus Suppressor, which is a unique attachment for the Oden. As well as providing that all-important sound suppression, it will provide a huge boost of 45% to damage range. It will reduce vertical recoil by 11%, and bullet velocity gets another huge boost of 38%. Whilst the range and bullet velocity don't necessarily matter that much, the vertical recoil can come in really handy for those targets that are just that little bit too far away for hip firing. And range and bullet velocity can be good if we want to mount and take out enemies, as you may see in the gameplay. For the barrel, I've actually gone for the shortest barrel available in order to improve that agility and manoeuvrability of the Oden, as it is so heavy and that Colossus Suppressor is, well, a Colossus Suppressor. Then we need to speed up things so we can move through the rooms nice and quickly while hip firing, and so we're using the Oden Factory 420mm barrel. It will reduce the range by 10%, but ADS time is improved by 33 milliseconds. Movement speed has a little boost of 1%. ADS movement speed has a slightly bigger boost at 2%, and the hip fire area is reduced by 7%. This is something that's going to be improving a lot as we go through the attachments. As with most of the short barrels, the Oden Factory 420mm doesn't actually reduce vertical recoil all that much. It only adds 3%. With some of the shorter barrels, it can add up to 20 to 30%. And so this is a really good barrel to use for those close quarters engagements. As I mentioned, I want to improve that hipfire accuracy as much as possible, and that means making that crosshair while we are hip firing as small as possible so the bloom doesn't disperse too much from the target. And the Merc foregrip in the underbarrel attachment slot is an ideal attachment for this task, because it not only reduces vertical recoil by 17%, it also reduces that hipfire area by 17% as well. Adding this on top of the 7% reduction that we get from the barrel, we're already at a nice and healthy 24% reduction to the hipfire area. And to top off this hipfire accuracy, we are using the 5mW laser in the laser attachment slot, because this provides a massive 60% reduction to hipfire area. This is what actually makes the Oden a viable CQB weapon, even though pretty much no one runs it. This is the attachment that makes it that powerful and almost potentially a meta weapon. It will also improve that sprint to fire and tactical sprint to fire time quite significantly, and that means that we can sprint into rooms and still be fairly confident that we're going to be able to pull the trigger nice and quickly. And for the final attachment, we want as many bullets in that magazine as possible before we have to spend precious time reloading. And that is why I'm going for the biggest mag available, and that is the 30 round mag. It will increase aim down sight time by 12 milliseconds, which is almost unnoticeable. Movement speed will be decreased slightly by 3%, But more often than not, we don't really need a huge amount of movement speed when we are inside buildings because we're going to be firing. But let me know down in the comments if you do give this CQB Oden a go. I tell you what, the hipfire is actually amazing, and I hope that you stick around and watch the gameplay and see just how powerful this weapon can be. I was taking on people with shotguns, submachine guns, and even short-range assault rifles. But let me know if you give it a go nonetheless, and leave a like if you enjoy the video, and subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the gameplay. The building, one at a time. Oh no. Takes a while to do 33 floors, isn't it? Come on. Oh, I timed that just right. One down, 16,000 to go on top of this roof. Three more.
Taking shots. Setting AT mine.
Put a trap down. Oh, that hipfire is so good. I nearly took out 3. Could you imagine if I took out 3 with a hipfire Oden? I bet I got him quite low. I did. I got him really low.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Sort them out or capture the objective.
Should do it. There we go.
Yeah, you kicked their ass. Stand by for redeployment. Friendly UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Coordinates marked.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Eyes on target.
Annoying that you can't pen that box. Ooh, God, he timed that run perfect then, as soon as I stopped looking. Oh, teammate downed him, nice. Let's move now. His mates are in that courtyard.
Mover.
Closing in.
Mover.
Ooh. I'm proud of that shot. The bullet velocity is so low on this sniper. Put some pressure on him because they're going to have to cross now.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, here they come in a truck. 3 thermite hits on it. That should be going down fairly quick.
Enemy UAV overhead.
God, they were terrible shots.
Coordinates marked.
Cut through here. Maybe someone
Friendly
cut them
UAV
off.
overhead.
Hostile vehicle spotted.
Tango. Stun grenade out.
Even though I don't have like the long barrel or anything like that, like, it's still good at that medium long range. It's not amazing, but it still gets the job done. I mean, I broke the armor.
Oh no.
I just wanted to give him money to get our teammate up.
Setting AT mine.
Got gas
Stun
moving
grenade
in.
out. Ready for more. Stun grenade out.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Get up and back on
Even
task.
though I'm aiming in there, the hipfire is really helping me out because I'm firing before I'm fully aimed in, and the crosshair's already absolutely tiny.
Taking shots.
Oh, another armor break.
Want to get back in the fight?
Gonna have to revive him and run. Oh, this could be tricky. Oh, he was just waiting for me. He's gonna get himself killed from that.
Return to base for debrief.
Oh well.
You need to be more
I'm
attentive.
coming.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I nearly got him. Got him off.
Tango down.
2 kills, nice and quick. Complete that supply run while I think there's not too many people about. Armor break.
Contract is complete. You're cleared for higher payout. Enemy UAV overhead. Soldier incoming.
Tricky angle from here.
Contact front.
I'm gonna have to rush, I think, and help them. Just saw him through the window then.
Closing in.
Go. Just been punched.
UAV overhead.
Right, should be able to get my loadout at some point now. Someone else coming.
Our team's in the safe zone.
He must have gone in there as a left.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now get my loadout maybe?
Enemy UAV overhead.
He was nice and low. Finish him off with the Oden.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm under fire.
I nearly got him in that. It was a left peek then and he was hurriedly holding the angle. Definitely a disadvantage, but I'm going to get him. Got him that time. He was in hip fire range, he didn't stand a chance. Go for a little bit of a flank. There's one.
Have eyes on.
I don't want to give away my position though.
Move it.
Someone there.
Target location. Tango down.
Damn, he downed my teammate. See if I can get him up. Nope, not gonna get him up. Right. 2v2.
Gas is moving.
Setting waypoint.
Move it.
Where is he then? Oh, he's gone back around.
Move it. Gas is
Head
inbound.
for target location. We should head for the safe zone. Setting AT mine.
Hey. Get the hip fire kill for the final kill. Nice. I reckon if a bigger YouTuber makes a video on this hipfire Oden, I think a lot of people will start using it because the time to kill at that range with that sort of hipfire accuracy is just ridiculous. Had good fun though. It works both in Rebirth and in regular Warzone.